Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this editorial high fashion wet gold eye makeup look with this like matte burgundy lip. I love how it turned out and I love creating editorial looks. So without further ado, if you want to see how I created this look, then please just keep on watching. So to start everything off, I'm going to be priming and I'm going to use my SMASHBOX Photo Finish Primer. I love this. It's oil free and it just keeps my makeup on like forever. It just doesn't budge and I love it. So I like to put a small amount on my hands and then just rub it in from the outside inwards. So before I do my foundation, I'm going to go in with my NYX Dark Conceal Concealer and I'm going to put them on like my red areas here to see if it like try and cancels them out, because I want to do kind of like a light-ish foundation. Even though I love a full coverage, I'll probably end up putting a few layers on, but I want to try and do like a nice light foundation. So I need to try and cover these patches, like these red marks, as much as I can before I do that. So I'm literally just picking it up with my finger. I'm just pressing it over the top. I'm going to put that around my nose area as well. I know you're supposed to use green for your red spots, like red marks on your face, but it never really works for me. Like I've never found a good green concealer to cancel out my red marks. So I always like to just use this NYX Dark Conceal Concealer and it just does such a good job. I'm just putting this under my eyes just to cancel out that blue as well. Yeah, I just like to use this instead of like a green because I've never found a good one. If anyone knows a good green concealer that cancels out redness, then please let me know because I'm in need of a good one. I'm going to put this on my lid as well to try and cancel out all that veins, all the veins I've got going on. So now moving on to foundation, I'm going to use this NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. This is in the shade 05. And I'm just going to be applying this all over my face and buffing it out with my Morphe Y6. Moving on to concealer, to highlight under my eyes, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair. I'm going to put like 3 or 4 dots under my eyes because this is quite thick. Like a little does definitely go a long way. So I like to just put like a small amount in the areas that I want and then blend it again out with my Morphe Y6. I'm going to warm up my face just a little bit with my Chanel Cream Bronzer. And again, I'm just using my Morphe Y6. I'm then going to set my eyelid and under my eyes with my RCMA Translucent Loose Powder. Love this stuff. It's so good. Whenever I set my makeup with this, it just doesn't budge. I'm then going to set the rest of my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 1. I'm going to contour with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I'm going to pick up this middle shade and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones and my forehead with this. So now moving on to the eyes, I want to do this really nice like gold wet look kind of eye, like dramatic kind of like high fashion kind of look, but I don't really have like a nice really pigmented gold eyeshadow. The only things I've got are like highlights. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one in the shade Butterscotch. And haven't got my spatula with me, so I'm just going to put it in this my bronzing lid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape some of I know I'm going to have to scrape some out, but it's okay. I'll survive. So I've scraped some of that out. This is what it looks like. So I've also got this NYX lid lacquer. I've actually had it for ages and I've never used it. That's what it looks like on the packaging. Let me open it. So this is what it looks like. It's lid lacquer. I think this is just like a clear one. I've also got a black, yeah, it's clear. I've also got a black one which I've never actually used. And I want to start using them. So it literally is just clear. I don't know if you can see that small little dot on my hand. Literally just clear. You don't necessarily have to get one of these lid lacquers. You can just use like a clear lip gloss. If you want to, it does the same kind of job. So I'm going to squeeze some of this into there. I don't really know how much I need, so I'm just going to use that much. I'm going to stir it in with my concealer. This is just a concealer brush that I'm stirring it in with. I literally have no idea how this is going to turn out like. So I've literally just mixed it all together and that's what it looks like. Looks so cool. I'm not very good at swatches. Maybe I should have done it there. Let me do it again. So that's what it looks like there. So cool. It's like a really nice coppery, metallic-y kind of like look. Kind of finish to it. This is either going to turn out really, really cool and it's going to look sick, or it's just going to look an absolute mess. So there's only one way to find out. So I'm going to apply this to my lid. I'm scared. Hopefully it looks really good. So I'm going to apply it on the inner corner to start with. It looks quite cool. I'm going to put that right into the inner corner. Taking up into the, I might just put it in the brow as well. I might add to the look. Take that down and into like the bottom area. Being like, I'm not being that neat with it. I'm just, once I've like dragged it out, I'm just letting it sort of do whatever it wants. If you know what I mean. Just apply that right into the inner corner. So as I get further out, I'm just letting it sort of disappear. I'm going to take that right into the brow. I'm going to take a black eyeliner. This is one by Morphe in the shade Dark Room. And I'm going to line my inner waterline. I'm going to work into the lashes as well. I'm just going to take this smudgy brush by Zoeva, it's the 226, and I'm going to really sort of like smudge that into the lower lash line. So it's like super messy. And then just going to apply some mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara to my top and bottom lashes. For highlight, I'm going to take the same highlight that I used for the lid, which is the Butterscotch highlight from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Pick that up and I'm going to highlight all the high points of my face. Moving on to lips, I'm going to make another concoction because I want like this really rich burgundy kind of lip. So I'm going to mix together my Revlon lipstick in the shade Black Cherry. It's 477. It's like this really deep sort of purple colour. And then this red lipstick by D&G, which is this one right here. It's like one of my favourite reds. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I need to have that in my life. So I'm just picking up some of them, some of each, and just popping it on the back of my hand. Once I've made the right shade, then I'm going to apply this to my lips. I'm going to overline my lips just a little bit at the top, just because I want them to look a bit more of like a more defined, bigger shape. Because I feel like this look will look better with a matte lip, I'm going to apply some of my translucent powder. This is my RCMA one. I'm going to apply it over the top just so it mattifies it just a little bit. I'm just going to pick that up with my finger. So this is the finished result. I all hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I love creating editorial and high fashion looks. Like, you don't have to use a lot of products to create like an effective look. Like, this is so cool. I love like the wet eye makeup, the gold like glossy lid with like the matte rich burgundy lip. I think it just looks so cool, and I'm so pleased how it turned out. I all hope you enjoyed watching me create this look. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to click on the notification bell down below so you'll be notified every time I do new makeup tutorials.